Hi, my name is Leonard Munson, and welcome back to the monthly astrological crystal overview for the Sun in Libra and for the sign of Scorpio. New letting go, endings. You can reach me at my website, which is readingsbyleonardtmunson.net, or my email address, which is mercury524@msn.com, on my Facebook page, Readings by Leonard T. Munson. And you can reach me on Twitter and LinkedIn. Okay, Scorpio, welcome to the monthly astrological crystal overview for the Sun in Libra for the sign of Scorpio. Now, this is a collective reading. Take what you need and leave the rest. Okay, Scorpio, your solar sun is transiting your 12th house while the sun is in Libra. The 12th house is the house of Pisces. It's a water sign along with you, Scorpio. Another water sign is Cancer. The 12th house ruling planet is Neptune, which is retrograding. Now, whenever a planet's moving back, the two letters that we need to concentrate on is RE. So when the planet was going direct, it's now moving backwards for you to revisit, re-examine, recheck, redo, to double check something that you missed while it was going direct, or something that you gave up when it went direct that was very beneficial to you. The 12th house rules the physical part of the body, the eyes and the feet. So I pick up some of you Scorpios are having some issues in that area, and it needs to be a balance. You might be needing glasses. You might have some cataracts. You might have some macular degeneration. I see that you need an eye exam and go to an ophthalmologist to see what's going on. So Libra deals with the balance to balance everything. The 12th house also represents psychic ability and intuitiveness. So all water signs, Cancer, Scorpio, and Pisces are very psychic people. And they go by their emotions, and their intellect is second. So you need to be in tune to your psychic ability and your intuition because it's at a heightened point and it needs to be balanced out. When I see balance out, because the sun is in Libra, which is solar sun transiting the 12th house, which deals with endings and letting go, it represents that follow what you're picking up and follow your hunches. If you don't, the very thing that you avoid, that you want to avoid, will happen. Okay? Now, Pisces represents healing. So, Pisces represents institution of healings and rehabilitation. So anything behind the scenes. So if you have, some of you might need some healing emotionally. So you might be speaking to a counselor, a therapist, a psychiatrist, or a psychologist. There's some issues emotionally that you need to heal. And I also feel that these issues go back for some of you Scorpios to your childhood, with Pluto now going direct today, and Pluto is the ruling planet of you, Scorpio, and Aries, and it has something to do with things that's been hidden underneath the ground, and now it's time for it to come to the surface. So this healing things have to do with something emotionally or something that caused an emotional trauma to you in your childhood, and you felt it was your fault, and it wasn't. So I want you to get in touch with that innocent child within inside of you and release that guilt, that burden. You are dealing with a sick individual, an unstable individual who they felt this happens to them, and this is the normal way to do it. You did do nothing wrong. So let's balance and get this guilt out and address this issue. Okay, now Pluto is also in Capricorn. So this issue has anchored you deeply into guilt, resentment, anger, and self beating yourself up. So let's release this, Scorpio. Also, Saturn will be will be coming out of retrograde on Thursday. Now, when a sign comes out of retrograde, the worst time is when it goes direct, that one day, and that one day when it goes retrograde. So after it comes out of its retrograde and goes direct, it goes into its post-shadow period, which is a 2-week period, where it has to build up energy. So if you're going to do any changes in the areas that I just met, do it within 14 days, if you can, after the planet goes direct. That includes Pluto and Saturn. Now, there's been some issues here with Saturn going direct, what deals with the old structure that you had. It's been wiped away. Your old belief system, the old system, how you think about religion, philosophy, how you think about the world, how you think about the people around you. So you're tearing down that old structure and wiping away all that negativity from the things I just mentioned and building yourself on a stronger structure. Now, Saturn, which is in Capricorn, it deals with the house of father. So there's some issues with your father that you need to heal. Father time, okay, has issue dealing with lessons learned. I feel that you have learned your lessons because you have kept repeating it over, and now you have learned it and you have done it right. If you have listened, Scorpio. Those who the Scorpios who are still in the shadow side, and when Saturn moves out of Capricorn in December and did not heed the warning and not roll with the punches, they're going to be stagnated for 12 years until Saturn come back around. Okay? That is the punishment of not listening to the planet of Father Time. So those who have listened, I see changes in your career, employment, success, and moving up the ladder. What has been blocking you will be removed. Those Scorpios, and Scorpio is a fixed sign, a fixed water sign, a fixed fire sign is Leo, a fixed earth sign is Taurus, and a fixed water sign is you, Scorpio. So you're stagnated. You didn't heed the warning that the universe is going to give you. So there's going to be issues in those areas there. Mars is retrograding in Aries. So again, we're looking back. So let's take that Mars energy, which Mars is also the ruling planet of you, Scorpio, and balance it out. Take that aggressiveness and doing things to improve your life. Get that anger out of your system. Find a way of working it out through a hobby, through meditation, to exercise. Don't fall into the trap, into arguments, to fights, and drama. Mercury is now in Scorpio. So Mercury is the ruling planet of Gemini. It's the messenger of the divine. So that intuitiveness and psychic ability is heightened. So you're getting a lot of messages. So listen to it. You're getting messages through out of the blue air, a song, a word, or something that you see, an animal. Okay, so and your dreams, you've been having vivid dreams or visions or what they call daydreaming is also another form of dreams too. So pay attention to your dreams because it's coming from the divine to send you messages that what you need to do and what you need to avoid. So one of the stones I need you to carry with you, Scorpio, while the sun is transiting, your solar sun is transiting your 12th house, which is the ending of the astrological wheel. So your new beginning is over the horizon. So let's follow that. It's the moonstone. Now, the moonstone come in many colors. The moon represents your emotions. So your emotion. So your emotion is on a heightened state. So I need you to soothe it down. Don't let yourself become anger over foolishness. So this is a moonstone, and I want you to carry this with you while the sun is in Libra to keep you calm down and bring the endings that you want, people, places, and things that are not for your highest good, whether it's family, friends, acquaintances, or associates, or lovers. If you're in a committed relationship, I see this relationship getting better. If you are on the outs of relationship, I see this relationship going away. And for the single Scorpios, Venus is in Leo. So if you have anything in the fifth house or in Leo, you are going to have good aspects as far as money, work, and possession and love. If you're negative on the dark side, this is going to fight against you. I'm also picking up the Scorpio beginning to love yourself more. Self-care, loving yourself, caring about yourself, speaking your truth from the fifth chakra, which you always do, but you must do it in a diplomatic way. So I want you to carry this stone, the moonstone, with you. They come in different colors, and this is like a clear and white color, white going through it. I want you to carry this with you to keep you and your emotions grounded. Okay, now your tarot card, Scorpio, for the month while the sun is in Libra, whatever this is, it is done with it. It is dead. When a Scorpio ends something, it is truly over. It is dead. So we're going to turn this around to be positive. And this is 7 of Wands. Wands represents movement, growth, change, messages. It also represents travel. Wands also represents fire energy, Sagittarius, Aries, and Leo. And also represents also represents looking at the big picture and karma. So if you put out good karma, Scorpio, now the blessings is going to start coming to you. If you put out bad karma, wanting and wishing things on other people, those very things that you wish on other people to hurt them is coming to revisit you. And this is 7. And 7 again deals with Libra, balancing all relationships and partnerships out. It also deals with 7, which is a divine number of divine direction. It also deals with creativity. It also deals with open enemies, spiritual blessings, diplomacy and diplomat. It also deals with decisions and indecisions and the house of others and legal situation. So if you have any legal problems here facing you, it's going to be balanced out for your betterment. If you have any issue with others, it's going to be balanced out for your betterment. You've been holding off some decisions and been sitting on the fence. Now is the time to make those decisions before those opportunities leave you. You're going to know who is in your corner and who's not in your corner. These open enemies are going to expose themselves to you. And those who are positive, Scorpio, the house of spiritual blessings, the blessings are coming in from the warehouse that has been stored. Okay, Scorpio, I hope you enjoyed your monthly astrological crystal overview for the sun in Libra for the sign of Scorpio. Ciao.